How's it going, boys? The Trickham's back, and today I'm bringing you a new video. This one is gonna be about the new event, the Halloween event. It's coming around the corner. We were able to taste it. Well, yeah, we were able to taste it and test it yesterday, and it's amazing. It really is amazing, chat. It really is amazing, boys. And I'm here to tell you all of the information and everything that you require, not only for you to have a full understanding of the event, but for you to know how to approach it, right? That way you don't waste any time. Whenever the event hits live, you know what to get, you know what to do, and let's get right into it, boys. So the first thing that you're gonna be encountered with is this majestic cauldron right there with all of the green ooze coming out of it, and this guy named Salvatore. All right, you can find Salvatore in every town, just like where the Christmas tree used to be, or where the, you know, the Medley Fair stand used to be, like, you know, wherever they put the event thingy every season. Whenever you approach him for the first time, he will open up with this dialogue.
In the dark, Salvatore certainly has. A monster stalks eternally, feeding like a ravenous jackal on the fear it creates.
So basically, there is this new gigantic demon-looking creature called Balthazul that he apparently had been stalking Eternum for millennia, but apparently he goes undergrounds, or maybe he goes grocery shopping, I don't know, but he appears every season, apparently, according to Salvatore. And he has this curse called the Curse of Shades, where he turns a regular pumpkin into a creature called Pumpkinites, which I think it's an amazing name. So basically, yes, you talk to Salvatore, he tells you about the demon Balthazul, and that you need to defeat him. And if you defeat the demon, then you will be rewarded with the Night Vale Hollows cash. And also you will be rewarded with 5.2 million experience for this event. You know that every event you need to farm a lot of experience for you to be able to unlock the maximum level in the store with the events, so you can purchase all of the things. But for this event, it looks like all you have to do is finish the very first quest, and you will be rewarded with the maximum level of experience for the event. Therefore, you will be able to purchase everything that he has in the store after finishing this quest for the first time. So that's it, you picked up the quest, you're ready to go and engage versus Balthazul, the demon of the Halloween's event. So where is this boss at? Well, this boss will be in any of the 6 areas, either gonna be in Evanscale Reach, Greycleave, Eden Grove, Morningdale, Restless Shore, Weaver's Fin, and Brightwood. Alright, so Balthazul will have several different locations where he spawns in the map. All you gotta do is look at the map and search for Balthazul's Rising, and you see that purple little symbol right there. He sometimes spawns there, sometimes spawns here. Like, it looks like every map he has more than one spawning area. Over here in Brightwood, you can see where he's at. In Greycleave, he's over here. In Eden Grove, he can spawn over here. In Morningdale, he spawns up here, but sometimes he also spawns down here. So like I said, he has like 1 or 2 spawns on any of these 6 zones. So all you have to do is go search for that little symbol and go for it. Alright, so here we are in Morningdale. We're about to reach the boss for the first time, and you quickly can see that the boss has a lot of HP. It has a lot of HP, and if you try to do damage to him with your regular weapons, you will soon realize that the boss is extremely tanky, and you can barely do any damage to the boss. Well, in reality, the boss has 24 million health, and if you plan to hit the boss just with regular damage, you will never be able to defeat the boss. So what you gotta do is you gotta kill these little mobs that are around the area. You see these Pumpkinites right here on the ground, and whenever you kill them, they drop this pumpkin heads. That you grab the pumpkin heads and then you throw it to the boss, trying to destroy the shield that the boss has. Once you destroy the shield, the boss will drop to the ground, and for about 10 seconds he will be receiving like, what is it, it's like a couple of hundred more percent damage. Now you go from doing like, you know, 1,000 2,000 damage to like 20 30 40,000 damage, and that is when you take advantage and you do damage to the boss. So basically you will be fighting all of these ads around the area, you will be grabbing their pumpkin heads and throwing it at the boss, right? You destroy the shield, and then is when you do damage to the boss. There are a couple of other mobs in the area that I will cover them. You see those speeders right there on the right side of the screen. So whenever you kill one of these speeders, they will drop a kind of like a healing circle on the ground. You guys will see it there. He will drop a healing circle on the ground. So if you stand on top of that circle, you will get rid of any debuff that you have on you that the boss applied to you, and on top of that, it will heal you for a percentage of your health. If you kill the smaller mobs, well, there are three types of mob, right? The one that you get the pumpkin heads from, the one that I just killed that he drops a healing circle, let's call them spitters, and there's another one that has a pumpkin head that they have pretty much, they look like a Spriggan. So the Spriggan, whenever you kill the Spriggan, he will drop the same healing circle on the ground. It's just going to be better. So the little mobs, you kill them, they give you the pumpkin heads to destroy the shield. The medium mobs, you kill them, they drop a healing circle that remove all of the debuff that you have on you, and it heals you for 5% of your health every 5 seconds. And then the other bigger mobs, whenever you kill them, they drop the same circle, but instead it will heal you for 10% of your max health every 2 seconds, meaning that you don't really need a healer for this boss fight. You can literally bring any amount of DPS. As long as you guys are killing these mobs and healing yourself with the mobs, you should be fine. Now as the fight progresses, the boss goes through 1 or 2 stages, actually 2 or 3 stages. The first stage, he will start spawning this wave of green ooze. You saw it, like, right, like the green explosions. And then the other ability he has, he will do something like the brutes do, like he pulls everybody in. So those are his 2 abilities. One, he will summon mobs, like a lot of mobs. Then the other ability that he has is the green poison waves, and the third ability that he has is the pull in like the brute does. So here we are, about to kill the boss. He was knocked down for the last time right there. We destroyed all the shield, and as you can see, this is when everybody will come in to do a bunch of damage. And there he goes. We defeated Balthazar.
There is no escape from terror. No light can ever banish the eternal darkness.
Whenever you kill Balthazar, you get this item called Balthazar's Ichor. And then you take it to the Nightveil Cauldron and you drop it in there. This amazing pumpkin head will pop out of nowhere. And it actually looks pretty cool. And then you get the Nightveil Cauldron's cache. You open that box and you will proceed to get some Nightveil tokens, some Cauldron coins, and you'll get a patterns of the weapons that we have for the event. So you defeat Balthazar, then you come over here, talk to Salvatore, turn in the quest, get the other box that he gives you, and get the 5.2 million reputation. Once you open the store, you will soon realize that that's it. You will be level 2 with 5.2 reputation, 5.2 million reputations right there, and then you will be able to access the store. But what is in the store? Well, in the store we have blueprints and cosmetic items. In the previous event, it was mostly, if not all of it, basically revolving around armor. Well, this event, it's all about weapons. As you guys can see, they only give you weapon blueprints. Then you come to the level 2, you get cosmetic and house items, and then we get more weapon blueprints. The cosmetic, they actually look pretty awesome. You have a pumpkin head, you have a witch hat, you have a Slytherin skull that it looks like it has a snake going right through the eye socket right there. Actually, I think it's pretty awesome. You get a housing item, a docile pumpkin. I think this is the equivalent of having one of the bunnies. He would just be stationary there, maybe with a little bit of movement. You get this chest armor, and then you get this armor right here that is basically the Balthazar's skin, right? You get the mantle and you get the helmet of Balthazar over here. And on top of that, you get this amazing dance. Look at this dance, boys. This is an amazing dance. I think it's pretty awesome, and everybody should be getting this dance. But something that I noticed boys, every single one of the blueprints that you get, they are buy on pick up, even the green ones or the legendary ones over here. Remember that when you open the boxes that you get from killing Bafuzuls and putting the Ichor in the cauldron, you get chances of getting patterns as well. But well, let's see how this patterns looks like at the crafting table. And here we are in the crafting table. You guys can see the Nightveil weapons right here. I got a couple of patterns. I had a Warhammer, a sword, and a great axe. And as you guys can see, they always roll with king, alright? That is gonna be the thing that is gonna roll with these weapons. These weapons are always gonna roll with king, meaning that, you know, you don't have to worry about the weapon having keen. Now you guys can see that it says gear scored 470 to 525, but that is because I don't have my trophies and I don't have the armoring gear, the weaponsmithing, etc. But you know what I mean. The difference between the normal blue patterns and the legendary patterns is that on the legendary pattern you always get a legendary, right? And that is a very good thing. But you are not able to roll another thing with it. With the blue patterns, you're able to not only get keen, but you will also be able to roll whatever you want, right? You could put one of the perks that you want on top of the keen. So you will get the keen plus whatever perk you want. The only difference is that these items will be rolled from 595 to 600. So you can get the two perks that you want, but you still need to get a legendary. And as you guys can see, the legendary pattern doesn't let you select another perk. So with a legendary pattern, you get a legendary, you get keen 100%. With the blue patterns, you get keen plus another perk that you want, but it's rolled from 595 to 600. Now, I wasn't able to get my hands on a life staff to see if the life staff will also roll with keen. So if anybody got a life staff from these patterns and you guys went to the crafting table, please let me know in the section below what type of perk do you get with the life staff. These weapons, they have set attributes. For example, the great sword has dexterity, but the great axe and the warhammer and the one-handed sword, they have strength. So probably it's going to be whichever stat the weapon is. I'm pretty sure if you would have brought a bow here, the bow would have dexterity and a light staff would have focus. So I think it's mainly gonna focus the main stat of the weapon. After you craft the weapon, you guys can see that these weapons actually look amazing. The amount of detail that went into these weapons is quite spectacular. And I think once you get these weapons in this event, that's it. They will be unique in appearance. So if you miss this event, then you probably won't be get these cool looking weapons. And if they release transmog in the future, then you'll probably be able to use this weapon as a transmog. They really look amazing. Here's the great sword. I think it looks fantastic. It's very Halloween like and with the special effects. Look at these heavy attacks. Depending on the gem that you put on the weapons, right? They made these special effects. We have a void gem right there, and you can see those void special effects. On the great axe, we have the fire gem, and look how badass it looks, boys. It looks amazing. Look how clean and how detailed this great axe it looks. I think these weapons, they look amazing. And that's about it. That's all of the information that I got for the event for you guys. If you guys have any other question, if you guys have any new information that I missed, go ahead and leave it a comment, right? Leave it in a comment. I will read it and we can talk about it, right? We can talk about it. You guys can tell me which weapon is your favorite, which one you guys got already. And maybe you guys got an amazing perk weapon out there, and you guys cannot wait to show it off. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed, and until the next one, boys.